So by knowing an approximate, a range to expect at the time, we said if it got to that 76 zone, somebody's going to want profits 77. So by using the 78 stop, you're risking a point or two for the reaction trade of taking quick profits, assuming that early longs are capturing something. And then you get back into this 73 to where we came out of, a retest of that zone. That's just a quick nibble. We're not, because you're going against the push of the day right now. This is from low to high. Could reverse before we're done, but for now, all we know is that this is coming back in a retracement trade, still a lower high, but you want to give it a little time. So, right here, this is the key for now. This will be the key today, the 70 zone. We know that. This is retesting that 74 and a quarter, and so you get an initial surge. Somebody wants profits. That's the art of taking a quick couple of points with limited risk, without having to guess ahead which way it's going to go basis news. My assumption was that we were going to bounce and we were going to hit up into the 75 to 78 zone. Why? Because that's nature. That's things. If you want to go short, you got to let it come to you. All the traders early have been stopped out. All the ones who thought that they had a winner here. Like I said, I was up last night just, doing what I needed to do, 2 o'clock-ish, trying to help my wife. And when I was done, I just turned the market. I was awake at that point, and I said, let me see what it's doing. It's doing nothing. And I said, good possibility we'll get down. And actually at the time, I remember it had just broken through and was coming down into that 68 zone. I said, I'm going to bed. I'm not doing anything. I'm exhausted. It was that kind of a day. And then I wake up and start over. She got a really nasty bite from one of the cats, and we were at the hospital all day. What are you going to do? Good thing I had even my phone. My phone went dead. I just had it on. I checked Twitter a couple of times. A few people I knew were good posters, and I agreed with a couple of them what they were thinking. I thought yesterday should be a modest day down. Just take some profits off the table ahead of news today. But I wasn't looking for a big day. So still the same range that we talked about. I think today is going to be one of those option X days. You're going to get some zigs and zags, and when the first push is up, drives long and you come back and we hold into the 70 zone. I said our magnet is going to be today the 70 to 75. This is the primary test zone and the primary battlefield. I still think the longs at some point want to drive out the high. So this 79 to 80 high is just basis this contract. I think the game is to knock out position shorts before they come back. Big time. So am I willing to, bet the farm on it? No. Do I expect a pullback before we're done? Yes, but because it's option expiration, we don't have to immediately just go flying backwards. So resistance until broken, obviously the year high. And the goal of the boys is to take that out. And I've said, you guys know I've said that I think that they want to hit that 87 at least. Just make a marginal high, if nothing else. So today, for now, we need to look at the RTH. We'll understand we've got all these gaps down here that eventually we will start to pull backwards, but doesn't have to do it today. Here, we said yesterday, before I left, it said keep an eye on this green line. We've got too much air, need some time. So yesterday was a down day, and currently the market, pre-market, is obviously retesting yesterday's demon area.